Okay.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Just Okay podcast with Whitney Ledesma.
What we doing? Is it over?
It's over.
Okay. I'm Brittany. Welcome to the Just Okay podcast. I can't hear the soundboard on my things, so that's why I was doing that. And now this is Mimi Myers.
Hi.
I'm a little stony stone today, but we're here. We're back. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Why don't you give a little spiel on who you are as a person?
As a person,
Yeah.
well, I am Mimi. I am a comic slash waitress slash avid thrifter. I don't know. This is so. Can we
Avid
start over?
thrifter?
Jesus Christ.
Disc golfer, politician.
Credit score good. Favorite color red. Ex cruise ship worker.
Ooh, what was that
Yeah. It was like summer camp with a lot more sex.
like? Okay.
Or I guess summer camp, depending on where you went to camp.
Oh, God.
Did you go to like sleepaway camp?
I did. I went to sleepaway camp up until I was like 17 the last year I could do it. It was like 3 weeks away in Arkansas. And it was
Arkansas?
Yeah, it was so fun. The last year there, though, I had a boyfriend before I went, and I told him, I'm probably going to cheat on you. And then I was like,
I love that honesty.
I was like, because I'm really bad at lying. So I was just like, I'm probably going to cheat on you because, it's summer camp.
And you know what happens in summer camp? You cheat.
Yeah, I was like, I can't have a boyfriend. I can be locked down.
I can't be held down, when I'm leaving kayaking.
None of these guys were into me like that. I've known them since I was like 12. They all thought of me as like a sister. And so I was like, I'm going to summer camp. We're all ready to, because I was like boy crazy. Like I was like, I want all of them.
Were you good looking then? Because you're beautiful
looking.
now, but some of us were rough looking younger people.
Look the
You
same.
can be honest.
I think blonde Brittany was is like hotter than like brunette Brittany, because brunette Brittany looks cuter,
There is something about blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I dyed my hair red only a couple months ago, I did notice a shift in the way people treated me.
But the last year there was a new guy, and the guy
New guy?
there's a new guy.
New guy?
And we had our senior trip, because this was the last year we were all there, and so we all go like camping out on like some lake in Arkansas, and one of the guys there was like hitting on me, and I said no to him kissing me at night, which I fucked up on. Actually, no, I'm glad I didn't, because I learned a lesson.
You said no, you were just camping by the water, and he was like, kiss me, and you were like, nah.
Well, we were out. He has a hurt foot, and we were out. He still follows me on Instagram, which is so funny. And this is like the cringiest thing I've ever done. And then he just denied it. But yeah, so we were out hunting for things. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I don't understand this. You're like, so you had a hurt foot, Arkansas.
We had a hurt foot. It was at night.
Kisses,
we were all
no.
going out. He tried to kiss me, and I said no. Next morning, we take a bus back, and I, for some reason, I'm like trying to hit on him. And now on the bus, I realized I fucked up, and I'm like, you know what I should do? Over the pants hand job. That no one comes or wants.
Over the.
And then I made this everyone else's
That
problem.
was a badge you were trying to earn.
Yeah,
I'm trying to earn my over the pants hand job badge. I already got my kiss
badge.
rejection Arkansas badge.
Oh my God. Yeah. I just, yeah, that was that's probably the cringiest thing I have ever done as a person. And I'm just look back and was like, I was so stupid. Cause then I was like, this guy, they asked people to a dance, and he like didn't ask me.
Oh no. The summer camp dance, the sock
Summer
hop.
camp dance. So I think I went with a broom.
That sounds true to character. I could see that. But you probably had a great time.
I had a great time.
I went to the summer camp when I was a kid, and I was raised Catholic, and my mom was like, okay, well, I can send you this like Christian camp. That'll be like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
And we were both like, yeah, whatever. And we go to the camp. It was like, she dropped me off. It was beautiful, like beautiful out in the woods, whatever. all these like cool activities. But then like at one point in the afternoon, they gathered us all in the basement. And this woman, I swear to God, I remember this woman, like long, beautiful, brown, like kind of like culty looking hair.
Of course.
She had like a flower in her hair, and she's like, "Hey kids, let's all gather around. Who here's ready to get saved?" And I was like, "Oh no, this is a little rough." And like she was like, "All right, let's all see, like today, like we're gonna decide, like you're gonna decide if you're going to heaven, and we're gonna see like who's going to heaven." And I was like, "We're 10. I don't think
It's like too intense. It's like, hey, want to get saved? You want pizza? Let's get saved first.
Do you want ice cream? You're gonna need to get saved."
Oh no, you're gonna have to broccoli.
Oh, you want to get out of this basement? You're gonna have to talk to Jesus. I was just like, wait, what the fuck? And like literally some of these kids I remember, because like, were you raised
Christian? Yeah,
you're raised Christian. Okay, so I wasn't used to this as a Catholic. We're supposed to be like, no, you're sinners, you suck forever.
Yeah.
But some of these kids were like, oh yeah, I already decided like a couple weeks ago I was going to heaven. I was like, oh, I got a new Polly Pocket set. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to heaven. So that day I was like, Mom, I don't think I want to go back to this camp. And she's like, yeah, no, that's cool.
Oh my God, that's intense.
It was scary.
Yeah, the summer camp I was at was also a Christian thing.
Okay,
So
that's where a lot of the shit goes down.
So I went there for like 6-7 summers in a row. I loved it, but like clearly I'm not like,
hey, this is an ad for Christian summer camp. Do you want your kids to look like us
and give over the pants hand jobs when they're 17? And you know what's funny about it is I do the exact same thing now, and I need to stop it. I was just like making it everyone else's problem.
Is this a cry for help?
What do I do?
You're like, do my podcast, help me.
Yeah.
I went to one summer camp when I was younger. I don't know. Are you from Texas?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have cicada season?
No.
Okay.
Wait, yes, we do.
So I remember when I was a kid, my mom sent me to tennis camp, and it was cicada season, and like it was so fucking scary. There were these huge cicadas just everywhere, and we were in tennis camp, and I just remember like hitting these cicadas with my fucking tennis racket, and then this one little bitch kept putting them in my hair, and I do not like creatures. I do not like critters.
Yeah.
So obviously I moved to the wrong state.
Creatures.
I don't like creatures. I don't like critters. And yeah, Texas has a handful of them, and I'm still trying to be brave.
Yeah, it's wild out here. I used to live on the lake growing up, and we'd get like scorpions and stuff inside. It was scary. Not a fan, but
No.
I can manage.
Someone just told me about scorpions that glow in the dark. They're like white, and I was like,
at least
excuse
they let
me?
you know.
Yeah. At least they're like, hey, I'm here. I'm like, all right.
I'm here, just minding my own business.
I'm going to live in your house.
We'll do our thing. Just don't step on me.
Genuinely, I've like wanted to go to Australia, and then I see pictures of their spiders. And
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
no, it's okay.
There's like some place, I think in South America, where they have like giant spiders that chase you.
No.
I'm just like,
Nope.
if I find out that
That's
a place
okay.
has any of those things, I'm just like, I'm good. I don't need to go to that part of the world.
No. I saw one very large bug in my apartment when I moved here, and I slept with a hat over my eyes and my ears because I was like, it's going to crawl in my head.
Oh, I haven't even thought of that. Yeah. I mean,
I'm a little over the top, though.
yeah. I knew
I
someone.
don't know if you caught that by my outfit and everything about me.
I mean, have you seen me? I'm just like the more depressed. Like if you did drugs, this is what you would turn into.
I look pretty good.
I know. Oh God, yeah.
And I love a crawfish boil.
I love a crawfish boil. I actually hate crawfish, full disclaimer, but I do like the potatoes and corn and the sausage. I can't do the frat snap, but pretend I did.
The frat snap?
Yeah, it's like when you, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't loosen up enough because you're supposed to get so loose that your finger can just do that. And I'm just like, I'm a ball of stress.
So you can.
I'm a ball of stress. My fingers aren't loosening up.
Oh, are you stressed
I'm
regularly?
like yeah, I have really bad anxiety.
It's so funny because you're so stressed, but you have a very chill voice.
Thank you.
You're like, I'm so stressed.
I've done a lot of drugs in my life to get it that way. I've done just the right amount.
I was trying to explain to my friend today how like my stress works and how like my anxiety brain thinks. And I was like, here's like an example. So one of my roommates, I don't know who it is, she doesn't clean the lint in the dryer. And I'm like, okay, if I don't tell her to clean the lint, like one day she's going to have a family and then her house is going to catch on fire and everyone's going to die and it's going to be my fault. Like, I thought that whole thing just standing in my kitchen, literally me doing one task leads to the death of like my friend's family. My friend was like, I think that's bad. I think you need to like not think like that.
I mean, I think that way too. I don't like asking like my dad to come drive to my place to like come get me or anything for like dinners, even though he wants to do dinner, because I just have like, they live 30 minutes away. It's not far. I'm just like, what if he gets in on an accident on the way here and then he dies because of me and I just because I wanted dinner?
Yeah. Okay. I think disaster things. Sometimes I'll just be walking around and I'll be like, oh, I'm like worried one day that like my son is going to fall off a cliff. And then I'm like, you don't have a kid. Like, I will stress about my kids that I don't have.
Oh,
it's so crazy.
Yeah. That's why I think I just don't want them. I'm like, I can't lose something you never had.
No, I was talking about this last night. I was like, I don't think I could have kids because like I am so sensitive to everything, even the good things. I think like, I saw like a cute picture of a penguin the other day and I cried. And I was like, if I would be a mess.
I don't allow myself to get emotionally attached to things. So I feel like I just would be like the father figure, which I'm cool with. Because I would never have a kid by myself. You think I would push something out of me? I do not want to do that work. No. I am paying for a surrogate.
Yeah.
Unless I adopt a kid.
No, adopt a kid. You'd like them just as much. I was a nanny and I loved those kids. They were so cute.
They're cute.
And I got to leave them every day at 5. I was like, bye. I love you so much. Bye.
Yeah, I would love to foster a kid one day. But I also think, realistically, who's going to trust me with a child? I don't think anyone. I'm so bad with kids, too. So it's just like, it's better for them to stay away from you, actually. That's the best thing I could do for children.
Just stay away.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have 3 siblings, and then I also I hang out with my best friend a lot, and she has like 2 kids now. So
she has 2 kids.
Yeah, so I'm good with those kids, but I like them.
Yeah,
I respect them.
I see. I'm the same way with kids that I am like with pets. Like, I don't love all dogs, and I don't love all kids.
Yeah,
like you have to earn it.
Yeah, I just need to know you have some character to you. Like, I don't just want a bitch, I don't want it to be whiny. I don't want a whiny kid. I do not like whiny kids.
No,
you can't.
I have such a thing for rude kids when their parents don't like correct them. It drives me insane. Drives me crazy.
Well, I also got anxious because like I don't even really want kids, but I was thinking, what if I had kids and then like I didn't, like raise them the right way? Like, oh, saying no is something I shouldn't have done, but they're like, it's something you shouldn't do, but then it's something you should do. It gives me anxiety.
Yeah, and see, there's an easy solution. Just don't have.
Yeah, just don't have
don't.
Them. Well, I get anxious for my friend too because I'm like, what if her kid comes out an asshole because she didn't do something?
I don't know. I think my biggest thing is like teach your kid like, hey, don't suck. Just be like cool and be nice. And I don't know. Also, like, okay, so people will be at the restaurant where I work and their kids, like older kids, will not look me in the eye as the waitress. They'll like talk to their mom like a middleman, and I'm like, we both speak the same language and you can speak English. Like, talk to me. It's okay.
That sounds like me though. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm a complete bitch. No, I hate when I go into a store and someone asks me, do I need any help? And I'm just like, please leave me alone.
You know that they don't want to ask you if you need help though.
I know.
When I worked at Sephora, they were like, you need to like be their buddy. And I'm like, they don't want to talk to me.
I don't want to talk to
They'd be like, go up and like compliment her shoes. And I'd be like, yeah, those shoes, girl. And they're like, I just want a lipstick for my wedding. Can you leave me alone? I'm like, let's color match you. They're like, I want to be alone.
I would rather burn in hell than have you color match me.
I literally don't want you to color match me. I'm gonna.
What if I just like throw a fit? I think I might. I always threaten to throw fits. I just would love to throw a fit. Someone asks me, do you need help? And me just start screaming, no.
Have you ever like thrown a fit at like a...
When I was a kid, probably.
Like, no, as an adult.
No,
like,
I haven't.
Somebody?
I haven't thrown a fit like that. And I would love to. I just like, I can't. I think on my dad. I've thrown a fit at my dad as an adult.
That's different.
But yeah, that's still embarrassing. But it's like, I've never cut loose in public. Like, I feel like that happens all the time with like Karens at Walmart and stuff. And I'm just like, I would never make it at them, for these people. I just start screaming no.
I one time the fuck out on. Okay, so I lost my passport, and I was going to Japan like a week later.
Oh
And
god,
so
that's so nerve-wracking.
it was a nightmare. I was like, oh my god, like because this flight was not cheap, and I was like, okay, I got to get a rush passport. So I drove to DC like 4 hours, and I waited in line for like no joke, almost 2 hours. Waited in line, got to the front, left all my paperwork there, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go kill some time. Went to a museum, killed some like a few hours, go back, wait in line again, another few hours. I get to the front and the woman goes, hey, your photo wasn't the correct size, so we're going to need to do this whole process all over again. It's going to take another 4 hours. 4 hours plus the time it waits in line to get back to the front. So it's going to be another like 6 to 7 hours.
God.
And I was like, I was crying. I was like, I drove 4 hours here. Oh, it was such, and by the end of the day, I was like, I have nothing left to get. And this woman, she must have seen it all.
Yeah.
So she could not give a fuck. It honestly was impressive how like I was crying and I couldn't understand why she just could not help me. But like this woman works at the passport office in DC. Like she's probably seen like families be torn apart.
Oh, that's
so
true.
she could give a fuck about me trying to get to Japan.
Did you make it to Japan?
I made it to Japan. I did. And then when I got to Japan, my luggage got lost.
Oh, that is so... I would be pissed.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But then it was like, oh no, shopping spree in Japan. Yeah. Oh my god,
so hard.
You would love.
I would love Japan.
Tokyo. Oh my god, you would. Oh my god, you'd lose your mind. Everything's cute there and colorful and like I don't know.
I've always wanted to just go to Japan. I want to go to Nintendo World. I heard it sucks, but I still want to do that.
Nintendo World.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing that would be awesome. Why would that suck?
It just didn't live up to the hype in the Nintendo community, but you know.
I know.
I still want to go. I know. We all know. I'm a big gamer girl.
I game. I'm different.
I play Smash.
I'm quirky.
Bros.
I play Halo. Animal Crossing. I don't know. See, I genuinely don't know.
Ooh, G.I. Joes.
Oh, Sims 4.
Sims 4.
Sims 2.
I like
making magic.
I like my Sims characters to be all the cast from Twilight.
My Sims are the Kardashians. I actually love Sims.
I haven't played
love
Sims in so long. I would
tense.
play it again. I like the control.
I would play it right now. And I'd be
Oh
like,
my
let's make all of our friends. And just see what happens.
Let's make all of our friends, but let's make them turn against each other. I think a little bit of me is a psychopath. I'm just like,
no.
I would love to have I want to film like just like the worst version of me ever. You know, like I was at a birthday dinner and it was my friend's birthday. He ordered like a really good meal for himself, and I wanted to just upstage him and order myself like the most expensive thing on the menu. And then order myself a birthday cake too and just say, oh yeah, it's my birthday. So God. I could get it for free.
That is pretty dark.
I just
Did you do it though?
No, I didn't give in. I should have. I just was like, I don't think I can spend $70 on a steak right now.
No.
But I think
a 70 just, no. I have a thing about that.
It's too expensive.
It's too much money for a steak. I've had a $50 steak and I was like, this was not a $50 steak.
Yeah, I've had a $50 steak before. A guy bought it for me because I'm not that stupid with my money. Actually, I am really not great with my money.
Oh my God, I'm so bad with my money.
I just buy a lot from Urban Outfitters. And that
will get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that and furniture. And then like anything on Amazon whenever I want.
Anything on
you know.
You just dream something up.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I really
wow.
want a tennis racket. Oh yeah.
It's like I literally do that. I got one of the ear cleaners that has like the video camera on it.
No.
Because I saw it on TikTok.
Wait, that's kind of.
I'm like literally a basic consumer. I love it so much.
Have you used it?
Obviously.
So you can like look in your ear?
Yeah, you can look in your ear. I let Marnie use it. I don't know her last name, but she she's
like, I don't know.
She's in a migrate, but she's deaf in one ear, so she doesn't have an eardrum. So you just like, it was so cool looking at it, but also that's like the freak in me. I love it.
Oh my God.
At the time of my life, no regrets.
So you're so you're like a Dr. Pimple Popper kind of person. No.
I don't want people to know things about me like that, but yeah.
You're like, I have a podcast, but I don't want people to know about me.
I want people to know select things, but yeah. I'm a big pimple popper.
Things I want people to know about me. I'm so humble.
I'm so humble. I'm a big pimple popper. Ooh. I'm just a Christian girl who went to summer camp.
Summer camp in Arkansas.
Oh my God.
This podcast is sponsored by Summer Camp in Arkansas.
I don't think I should shout out their name because I feel bad for them. But yeah, they used to sit us down. It was so funny. They would sit us down to talk about sex every summer, every year. And the older you get, the more the counselors do not give a fuck about what they're saying. They're like, yeah, do whatever you want. I don't like how they make it sexist.
Yeah.
But then some of these people are really passionate about staying a virgin and being a loser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I had this one friend, her and I were both like not buying into it since like day one. We were just like,
since day one. I appreciate that.
Yeah, like we were just like, I mean, I always growing up knew I was probably going to be a little bit of a slut, not as much as I thought. I think, she'd be like, that's okay. I'm sure she's gone through some stuff. That's what I think little me would say. I was like so convinced at a young age, I was going to smoke weed. Like I went through like to really private Christian school for a while. Mm-hmm. Then went to a dyslexic school, which was wild.
Are you dyslexic? Oh, obviously, that's the dumbest thing I ever said. No, I went there for fun.
Just wanted to go hang out with idiots. Fucking losers.
I just wanted to look like I was so good at reading. I went to a dyslexic school, so I looked like I was like
really good at it. I was like, I can definitely be the smartest one here for sure. That's why I went there.
Oh my God.
I had my first boyfriend there. His name was Tiger.
Was it, or was it Guytar? I'm going to kill myself tonight. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, so I was like, people there.
So you knew you were going to be.
I was like, I'm probably going to smoke weed. I didn't do that till after high school because I was a super good kid. But I was like, I was like, someone give me a chance to do drugs. Someone give me a chance to suck their dick.
You're like, I am a bad kid. I just haven't, no one's given me the chance. I was like, no one gives me the
opportunity. Let me have the opportunity. I can do it.
People are like, oh, do you do drugs? You're like, no, but I will. I will do them.
Where
are they? I love this idea of like the sweet girl that just like can't find the drugs. And then I want to do them.
I like didn't know what weed looked like until I smoked it for the first time. I was like, I didn't even think about grinding it. I was like, oh, you just have a nug or the leaf or something. And then I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. It's like DIY. You do it yourself. I think that's how like we can get more like stay-at-home moms who are like
make it like crafty.
Yeah, make it crafty.
Oh, the papers have little lemon wedges on them. And
go pick up your kids a little stoned.
Yeah, like Kate Spade now makes little paper. No, she doesn't. But if she did,
I would buy them probably.
It would be different.
Yeah.
Now I always was. I was like a good kid.
Yeah.
For a long time. I was like, I'm not gonna have sex. I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna do anything. And then one day I was like, wait, I'm gonna do all of those things.
Yeah.
But I also, okay, so this is true. I was like, the same reason I didn't have sex for a long time was because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna like it a lot. And so I like waited a really long time. The same reason I've never done coke. I'm like, what if I like it? That's such a slippery slope. It's so expensive. So I'm like, no, I'm just not gonna try that.
It's one of those things that creeps up on you when you like it, because I didn't think I liked it. And then it was like, oh, I've done this like 10 times. I probably like it.
Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear I hear it's so fun. And I'm like, that's
it's not though, because like I didn't realize it was, I've talked about this before too. I stopped doing it because I found out it was made with gasoline, and apparently everyone knows that except me. But
I didn't know that either.
And I was like, that's gross. Ew, not even premium. Like,
yucky.
I was like, oh, I don't want.
They don't have vegan.
I need one
gluten-free
GMO.
No GMO.
I need organic cocaine.
Need organic Coke.
Can I get Diet Coke?
I remember the first time I smoked weed. I was with my like high school boyfriend at the time, and like we smoked it out of like a crushed up like water bottle.
Oh
I'm
my
sure
God.
we have so much cancer. I'm sure. Like,
Oh, for sure.
I remember the burn. Oh my God, it was so bad. And then like I thought he was so cool because he had like oh God, this is so dumb. He had a toilet paper roll with like a lilac dryer sheet on it, so like we would blow the
and
smoke.
it would smoke. Yes.
Yeah, but I remember young me was like, oh, the dryer
So
sheet is
innovative.
lavender. Like he's so sensitive. It's like that's so sweet. My standards were great.
My
Everything's
ex-boyfriend, the first time I smoked with him, and he did it in an apple because I didn't have a pipe at my house.
Yes.
And then we smoked.
Because he's healthy.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, he's thinking about my body. Thank
so
you.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And he was like trying to get me to do it because he was like, oh, well, couples who smoke weed together stay together longer. And
You're like, that does not rhyme. Couples who smoke weed together and occasionally do coke, they will stay together and it'll be great.
it was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. It's like, let's do it. And then I pretended I didn't like it because I liked it and did it and smoked weed with other people instead of him until.
Oh.
But
You
that's just me
pretended you
being,
didn't like it?
Yeah, but that's just me being a little weirdo.
Yeah, I'm not really super into it. And like I feel like I know. People are like,
It's
you
okay.
haven't done the right one and you haven't been with the right person. And I'm like, no.
I get it. Some things just aren't for people. Like, I hate Molly.
I've never done that either.
Can you name the drugs in here you have done?
Just
weed. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I was a wild kid in college. I was a bar baby for a little bit.
A what?
Xanax.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I was prescribed Xanax, and so I never like did an insane amount, but just enough to have fun. Like I went to all my sorority meetings really high, and then so the sorority, because I was like, I want to smoke weed, and so they just know that as me. And whenever I was sober, they'd be like, "Is something off?"
Oh my God.
But we went to a summer camp not summer camp, sisterhood camp. Way more culty, obviously.
In Arkansas.
Which was at a Jewish camp.
Mm.
And I just kept saying it's kosher to everyone. And then and I was just popping Xanax there. Like it was prescribed, so I didn't like do insane amounts.
Mm.
But I was like, enough to have fun. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking weed. I was like, I have to enjoy this time here. Do I regret it? No. But would I do Xanax again? No, because I just fell asleep really early that night.
I'm so sleepy.
And then I told them, hey, could
you
I?
tired? No, Xanax.
And then I was like, hey, I want to go volunteer at my church tomorrow. Can I leave early?
Wow.
So I did. And I did go to church, but I was very stoned.
Did you? Oh my God. I don't know. I never like really got into any crazy sort of drug because like my dad did go to rehab a few times for alcohol. And so like whenever we did like group meetings, there would be people that were like, oh yeah, I tried meth once and I've been in rehab like 3 times. Like it was just like, to me, I was like, it's so
risky.
tricky. It's so risky.
And it's
and
not
like,
worth it.
there was one kid who was there. He was like 18 and I was like, that's so fucked. And I was like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's my sibling for me. They're like 21 now, but became a drug addict when they were like 17, and they've just been in and out.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's so crazy because I lived in a small town, so like there was nothing to do.
Yeah,
And so like everybody was like, I guess we should just like experiment with different ways to get fucked up. And I was like, I think I want to move away. I don't like small towns. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, in Austin, like really the only thing here to do is drink. Generally, I feel like.
I feel like that, but also like I don't know.
During the day, there's a lot of fun things to do. People just be lame. Oh,
People just be lame.
People just be lame. It's like, no, I have a kayak. A paddleboard. Let's use it, baby.
Yeah. I just feel like for my early to mid 20s, like everything we did was like, let's drink. And now I'm just like, I'm so burnt out. I'm so over it. I'm just like, no, it's okay. You ever like had a night where you're drinking with someone and you're like, oh, we're best friends. And the next day you're like, who the fuck was that? I don't remember her name.
How many bathroom friendships you've made.
Yeah, and what a waste of time. It's such a waste of time.
I got
You don't drink anymore, right?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 100-something days. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do a year now, I think is what I'm deciding. So.
What happens after a year?
Well, if I want to drink, I don't want to say it's like off the plate for the rest of my life, but it's just like I want to see how I can do without it and then, reevaluate eventually. But
yeah.
It's just like I'd rather be successful, and I feel like that just like takes so much time away from it, and then like I don't know, you look like an idiot a lot of the times.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I did dry January and I'm like still riding it. I'm like, I think I'm just going to keep it because like my productivity and like I've gotten so much shit done.
You don't wake up late feeling
You don't wake up
shit.
late. I feel great. My skin looks better. I haven't dated anyone I don't like. It's great.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's great.
Drinking lowers your inhibition.
Yeah.
For sure. With men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes you, I don't know. I had a couple of crazy nights where I'm like, that's okay. We're good.
Yeah, I don't need to go revisit those memories. I get Snapchat memories from when I was like 19 on Dirty 6th Street, and I'm just like, oh my God, why did I do that? Why did I let myself make out with these men? I used to whenever I went to South Padre on spring break, I made my friends documented all the guys I just like kissed, and I'm pretty sure I gave everyone bronchitis in like 2017 there.
One day you're going to have a comedy special, but like spliced in between, it'll be like.
I have like a montage I did with my friends from spring break, and it's so funny in the cringiest way possible.
Oh my God.
It's just like I'm like, it's uncomfortable to watch, but it's honestly so sobering. It's very humbling. Yeah. Every now and then, if I get too big for my ego, I'm like, Brittany, this is where you came from.
Remember Blonde Brittany?
Oh my God.
So when I worked at Disneyland Paris for a few months. Bonjour, baby. And it was cool, but there would be nights when it was like, okay, women, all you can eat, all you can drink. And it would be like from 11 until 1. And then at 1, they would like let all the guys in. But at this point, we're all like fucked up because it was all you could drink. Yeah. And now I think back and I'm like, that is so scary.
That's so fucked up.
It's so fucked up. And I'm like, drinking is just so scary, dude. And like, we were so young and I was in Paris, and like, Paris is a really cool city, but like, it is not safe.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I think one of the most dangerous places I've ever been. And I've been to, I was trying to think of a more dangerous place, but no, that's the scariest. I've been to Chili's in
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
That's terrifying as a woman.
To
put into a Chili's in West Virginia.
Oh, yeah. I used to live in West Virginia.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know. It's
My
okay.
family was they were Mennonites.
Really?
I think in West Virginia. Yeah, like my aunt.
Should we call them up?
Our kids. Oh my God. None of them are that anymore, but it's so weird. Like
they were Mennonites, but
yeah,
they
I have
like,
a couple of like weird family members who are just in like cults or like weird religious groups like that, and
that's so crazy.
Yeah, it's all my white family too. It's like they're the mentally ill ones, which adds up. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, that's so crazy. Like those like cult religions where everybody's looking for a group.
Yeah.
And some people just are lonely and they find the wrong group. And so
that's
I
true.
see how that shit happens. Are we starting a cult?
I would love to be a cult leader a little bit. I'm like, make money at other people's expense and I'm going to have sex with whoever I wanted it. Okay. And they worship me. I love it. I think that's not even a cult. That's just like a friendship.
You're like,
that's like every other friendship I have right now. God. What are you talking about?
I've never been in a cult, but I have been approached by people who sell Arbonne. It feels quite similar.
It is very.
They're like, hey girl, what's up? It's like the hook. They're like, hey, I missed you. I haven't talked.
It's always
to you
hey girly.
Hey boss queen. Hey
CEO.
Hey girly girl. And they're like, hey, we just like, I miss you so much. And like, I want to see like how you're doing. And also like, what do you think about making a little extra money? And I'm like, oh, here we go. They're like, lip sense. It's going to change your life. I'm like, oh my God. This one girl, we were friends. We did a contract together, and I genuinely thought she was reaching out to just see how I was doing. And then she's like, and like, I just feel like you'd be so good for this like sales position. One day you can like get a car. And I was like, oh,
Mary Kay?
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm good. What did you say, Mary Kay?
Yeah.
Is Mary Kay still a thing?
Yeah. My aunt tries to make me go to all of her Mary Kay meetings.
Yeah. Do you remember? Okay, when I was in high school, there was like an energy drink called Verve.
Yes.
Do you remember that? And like my friends were like, yeah, we sell the drink, but you have to be in the club to sell the drink. But no one actually buys it. We just like go to meetings. And I was like, I think you're all in a cult.
Yeah. Obviously. I was always pissed because no one ever tried to do that to me.
Like, where are the drugs? Where are the cults? I'll be in them.
I was like, why doesn't anyone?
No one wants me in their cult, and no one will let me do drugs.
No one would let me do drugs. I tried so hard one year at ACL to grind on people. No one wanted to grind on me. I was like, I need attention now.
I'm standing at the glory hole and nothing's here. You guys never let me play. You never let me play. You guys.
I tried so hard. Only one person has ever really tried to sell me anything like that I knew. And I was so honored when she messaged me. I like low-key considered doing it because I was like, finally, someone's choosing me. You think I'm exploitable? Thank you so much.
You want me to be in your club? Wait, that's so funny. I bet like the Arbonne people, they've like reached out to like 15 people that day and they're like, fuck. And they're like, hey, I was thinking of you for this thing. And you're like, yes. No more questions. Yes. Where do I sign? I'm in.
Tell me no more.
Oh my God. That's funny. Yeah. Were you a Girl Scout? Did you
No.
sell those cookies? No?
I was never a Girl Scout.
They didn't ask you to be in the
I didn't really want to be, but because my sister was, and then I think my mom was like over it.
Fair.
And so, yeah, I don't remember what I did as a kid.
Well, not drugs.
I had friends. No, I did have friends. I just didn't do Girl Scouts or anything like that. We used to do like D group, which was like
D group?
Yeah, in like middle school and stuff, which was like a devotional group. Super cringy. But I brought a movie for us to watch, which is Soul Surfer, the one about the girl with the one arm.
Yeah.
Well, everyone decided, besides me, I had already fallen asleep. I fell asleep first every sleepover. And they decided to tape their arms behind their back when they were sleeping so it would fall asleep and so they could see what it was like to have one arm. It was so fucked up.
What the
I was like,
at that point, I'm like, do drugs.
I wanted to do drugs so badly. And here I was stuck with these losers taping their arms behind their backs. I was like, someone offer me weed, please.
Please, you guys. That's so funny. Oh my God. Soul Surfer. Yeah, nothing brings the party like a movie about where a girl. Oh my, wait, I did that one time. Okay. So my childhood birthday party, this was like, I forget how old I was, but I was younger. Still in elementary school. And I had a birthday party and all my little friends came over and we were going to watch a movie. And have you seen the movie The Prestige?
No.
Okay. So it's about two dueling magicians.
Okay.
And it's not like a kid's movie. And it's like kind of dark. It's a really good movie, but like not a movie for like a little girl's birthday party. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best movie ever. Everyone's going to love it. And all these little girls were like, can we just watch American Idol? Like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, this movie is so good. They did not have fun.
Oh my God. I feel like you would make everyone learn like choreography at your birthday or something.
Oh, I made my friends. Okay, one time my friend came over.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, my friend came over and I was like, oh, the new song from Britney Spears, Lucky, we're going to film a music video to it on my mom's like huge video camera, and we had like set design, and I had like choreographed everything, and I was like, we have to like put tape on the floor. I bet she was like, what the fuck is this? But I don't know. Here we are. Now I'm just so shy.
Oh my God. I always wanted to make people do a fashion show at my birthday because they had like this one place you could go get your hair done and everything.
Libby Lou.
Yes.
I couldn't go because my mom was like, that's so
my mom said no for me too.
it's so expensive.
So we did it for my friends. And I just pretended it was my birthday.
Do we go?
Do we go as adults?
Wait.
I'm actually so down. Also, do you want to go to the American Girl store with me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
Yes.
I think
I had Kit.
I
with the
had
red
a
hair.
lot of American Girl dolls.
Which ones did you have?
I don't remember. I just had them.
I only had Kit and her, and I had matching pajamas.
Ooh.
And then we went to the American Girl store in New York.
I've been there once.
So
I think
cool.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to New York in a couple weeks with Christina Mariani, and I think I'm going to force her to go to the American Girl
Oh
doll
my God, please.
store with me.
Please.
And then I want to go to the big Toys R Us.
I don't think it exists anymore.
Oh, that makes me sad.
I'm so sorry.
No. I used to go to
You seem so
New-
sad. This might be a good time
Yeah.
for me to talk to you about Arbonne. I really think that
You don't
can
even catch me while I'm down, okay? You should have offered it to me when I'm at my highest, because I'm going to say yes.
Because I will do it.
I will literally do it.
What about Cutco, the knives?
No, I never.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, well, my ex-boyfriend worked for Cutco, and he stole all the knives. He was trying to tell me, he was trying to pretend to me that it was like a good job. I was like, it's not. They're literally all just using you. I was like, this is literally nothing that makes you money. He was like, no, it's a real job. I'm like, literally no.
I went to an interview for Cutco, and I should have been murdered because I went into an office
It's always
building.
a sketchy ass place.
Yes, I went into this office building. It was so weird. I felt like it was like a dream. It was so strange. I go into this office building with my resume, whatever, and I was like a teenager. Like, what's on my resume? Like, babysitter, CPR, like nothing.
Yeah.
And I go in, and this guy like gives me this like older dude was like, yeah, like we sell the knives, and then we like go bowling together, and you like go to people's houses and you sell the knives. And then he's like, let me give you a knife demonstration. And he showed me how to cut rope with these Cutco knives. And I was the whole time, like, I'm such a people pleaser. The whole time I must have looked so into it. I was like, oh yeah, so that's so cool. And like, these knives are such great quality. And I walked out of there and I like ran to my car. I was like, what the fuck was that? What was that?
Dude, those knives are sick though. I used to
You were like, I kind of want to.
I'm not gonna lie. I need to go back to my ex's house and steal his knives.
Are they good knives?
They
though?
are good knives. Like, that's the shitty part about it, is that they were good.
That's so crazy.
But I could
I
also
kinda wanna
just
try
only
Cutco
buy.
I want to go to Libby Lou, and then I want.
Let's go. Okay, 2022. Libby Lou.
Libby Lou. Cutco, American Girl.
I'm just American girl. I don't know if that's a song.
That is a song
No.
from Bonnie McKee, I think.
Oh.
I was raised by the TV. That's
I'm just good at what I do.
I'm I'm so humble. I learned. Can you not hear it?
I can hear it now. I
can hear it
fixed it.
now.
I was just stupid. I had only that to hear just mine. I don't know how to use my own technology, but I'm learning.
That's fine.
I'm just a tech girl now.
I'm quirky.
I'm
different. I'm different than all the other girls.
you licked it.
I play Halo.
Wait, we were making way too many places. They could screenshot and just put in penises.
Yeah. Cutco.
Cutco. When homeboy says
Cutco
Cutco
knives. He's like, you like that? You like that? Cutco. I'm like, ah! I want to sell you Arbonne. Ah!
Finally.
Finally.
Oh my God, come in. I feel like I can't wait till Mormons come by my place just to be like, yeah, tell me more.
Oh my God. One time, okay, my sister and I were walking. We were like going shopping or something, and I was wearing a white button-down shirt and black pants, and she's like, you look Mormon as fuck. And then we passed a couple Mormons, and they started chatting with us, and my sister and I were like trying so hard not to laugh, because I should have been like, Yeah, no, I'm out here too. You know.
Hey.
Just give me. I forgot
Hey,
my
boys.
book. Hey boys.
Hey, boy. Hey,
Big
big boy.
Hey big boy.
Hey, big boy. Tell me about the good news.
Have you ever seen the Book of Mormon?
No, but I want to. I heard it's really funny.
Oh my God, it's so funny. Well, it's written by the people who wrote
Yeah.
South Park, so
I
it's
know.
really good.
I love South Park. That's my...
Is it your genre?
It's my high show for sure.
Oh, I watched a lot of Rick and Morty the
I
past
love
2
Rick
days.
and Morty.
I really like. Okay, I was talking about this with someone, and he was like, Rick and Morty is not sad. There are sad parts of
There
that
are
show.
sad parts of that
They're
show.
very sad. That's a deep show.
It's a deep show, but it's also just a stupid show. But even stupid
no,
things can be deep.
It's stupid, but also like the people who write it also have to be really smart, but
Yeah.
also weird and funny.
Yeah, I think they do a ton of acid.
I'm sure. I would hope so.
I
That
hope so.
or they are drinking Verve soda with their Cutco knives.
with all their pals.
They're doing lip sense. All the
So
boys.
be sure to meet us in our yard for Arbonne.
Yeah. This whole episode was just we want to get people involved in we need more girl bosses.
Has someone reached out to me to sponsor a podcast episode, actually?
Really?
Yeah. And I haven't heard back from them since I replied. But it's like a jewelry page. And I'm like, that's the wrong demographic. This is definitely just like men.
Wait, they want
watching
to.
this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not the Mormons?
I've been trying to, but they don't like me. There were a lot of Mormons growing up in my high school. They were all like kind of weird. I can confidently say I think Mormons are a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of Mormons.
I'm okay with getting canceled.
I do know they wear clothes under their clothes.
Because did you hear about soaking?
Soaking?
They soak.
Oh, isn't that when it's like a sex thing, right?
Yeah.
And
then they also do this thing where if they're in a bunk bed, they have someone kicking it so it moves them so it's not.
Okay, so they like put their dick
Yeah.
in, but they don't like move around.
I think so, yeah.
That's so hot.
I've never been so horny in my life.
I'm like, what's
like
other
a
sex?
hot tub? Are you calling my pussy a hot tub? Okay, I'll take it.
It's like a panini press, but sex. I don't like that. I'm so scared.
Panini press sex.
Soaking. Ew.
It's like, yeah, I'm just dipping my toes in.
It's like, but I'm still going to heaven. And
That's what Jesus wants.
I decided I was going to heaven last week. So
really, finally,
yeah.
finally. So they
I
finally
like looked at my to-do list and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to decide to go to
That's-
heaven.
You're
I
like,
knew I
oh
was
shit,
missing
I never
that.
left the basement.
Oh,
I can
my
find,
God.
I'm set free.
Okay, so I remember at this like creepy cult summer camp thing that she had a piece of computer paper and she like cut it. She like cut it in a certain way to where it made like, she was like, before she cut the paper, she's like, do you think it's possible for me to walk through this paper? And we were all like, kids were like, no, you can't fit through that paper. And she's like, yeah, well, watch this.
And then
she
it
cut
away.
it, but it took like so long. And
I know
so
what
we
you're talking
We were all
about.
just like, okay. And then she cut it and made a huge circle and she walked it and she's like, anything's possible with the Lord. And I was just
I
like,
think it's anything's
I'm so
possible with
scared.
scissors. That's literally the like slogan
Scissor.
for scissors. Scissors. Girls do it, and anything's possible with us.
amen. Just like,
Praise be.
she's like, yeah, Crayola, color art. Praise be. Yeah.
I love you, Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
Tits out for Jesus.
Yeah. I have a tattoo. I don't.
I have a tattoo that says
It's right here.
WWJD.
Actually, I have a tattoo. It says cut. It's on my.
I just have the same one on my.
I have a tramp stamp.
It's like, what? You do?
I'm as sharp as Cutco. You want this?
You want this Cutco pussy?
Is it? It's Cutco.
Yeah,
Cutco.
because that's what it's
Cut company.
cut company. You want your results final? Cutco.
Oh my god. Can't wait to start a cult.
Me too. Oh my god. So
Like,
if you
it'll be
want to
cute.
join my cult or be my friend. Same thing.
Our first cult meeting is actually going to be at Libby Lou.
Libby Lou. Ooh. You know what that reminds me of? Luby's. Can we stop at Luby's for lunch on the way to Libby?
What's Luby's?
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 Luby's? It's like an old person's eating place. They have Jello there.
No, you like Jello?
I don't like Jello. I just like getting it because I like looking at it and playing with it.
Fair.
I just like looking at it move.
You take the tray and you just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't eat Jello. It gives me the creeps.
It's a creepy food.
It's a creepy food.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I think I covered it all. Loser when I was younger, Cutco, never went to Libby Lou. Yeah, I think we hit it all.
Yeah. I'm so glad I could have you on.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is the first podcast I did with another gal. It was great. Later we can exchange
period
tampons.
Stories.
We can.
Yeah, so
we can compare tampon strings.
Next time we'll talk about the periods and the bleeding and whatnot. But today we got this.
Yes. Oh, and I will be starting to run a monthly show every third Thursday at Buzzmill East in Austin, Texas. It's a storytelling comedy show. It'll be great. One day you got to come on it and you got to tell one of your crazy stories.
Oh, I suck at telling stories, but I can maybe do the best.
Okay, well,
one.
you have
Maybe
over the pants blowjob story.
Over the pants.
It has to be 10 minutes.
It's
going to need to be very detailed.
I'm going to, oh my God. His shorts. Basketball.
Pleated khakis, Arkansas. It's like poetry.
Chacos. Wind. Trees. Birds.
Okay, well, I can't wait to have you on. It's gonna be great.
Okay, and then my next Freaking Friday show is gonna be March 25th. I know that's a ways off, but I just finally got the date locked down. It's gonna be at Green Jay at 8:30 p.m. That's it. So bye.